Well, hello, thanks for tuning in. I ordered an Olight Marauder Mini and it came today. I'm anxious to take a look at it, but I thought I would share the unboxing with you right now. This is straight out of the mailbox. This is exactly how it was shipped. So looks like there's a shipping box and then there'll be a box inside with the light in it. So I'll unbox the box and then unbox the light. Pretty cool. Okay, and at the time that I ordered this, they were doing a promotion for their 17th anniversary, and they were giving away free gifts. These little small keychain lights, the i3E EOS, little flashlight that runs off of a AAA battery. Okay. Really neat. This is a substantial box. All right, let's see here. All right, very nice. Thank you for being a part of our Olight family. Your support is why we do this. Enjoy. A note from the Olight team. Okay, looks like we have instructions. And there's the light. And a protective covering. Wow, that feels so good in the hand. That's just right. You know, I don't have really big hands. Whenever somebody gives me gloves for Christmas, they always give me large, and large are too big. I'm a medium size hand, and this feels really good. Okay, let's see what else. And the box here, the accessories. Okay, here is the sheath. That looks very nice, well made. Here's the charging cable, USB, and then the magnetic connection, the user manual, and the lanyard. Alright, that's cool. We have the protective cover over the lens here. Wow, that's impressive looking. I love this rubberized, or actually silicone grip. Feels really good. Magnetic. Oh, that's sweet. Wow, you don't even have to think about that. Boom, right there. This has a substantial, really high quality feel to it, and I know every other reviewer who reviews this light says that, but it's true. And you know, you can just tell when something is well constructed and well engineered. These instructions say, before first use, please remove the protective film on the lens, and please also unscrew the tail cap to remove the insulating film within the battery compartment. Then screw the tail cap back on tightly. Alright, let's unscrew the tail cap. Wow, that feels, that is so well machined. You have double O-rings there for watertight seal. And there's the insulating film, the battery compartment. Well, let's put that back together. The instructions also say, please charge the flashlight fully before you turn it on. Charge directly via the provided USB magnetic charging cable. Okay, well let's do that because I'm anxious to fire this thing up. But first, let's go over the operation right quick. The light is now fully charged, so you press the button and nothing happens. That is a safety feature. If the light has been inactive for 10 seconds or more, it locks itself out. And to unlock it, you just give the thumb wheel a quick spin, 90 degrees or more, and then click and the light comes on. You also use the thumb wheel to adjust the power from level 1 to level 7 or turbo mode. And on either side of the thumb wheel, on this side, there are 7 indicators indicating battery level, and on this side, there are 7 indicators indicating beam strength. This is the switch to switch it from flood to spot. Okay, so when you're increasing the power, when you've maxed out, see if you can hear this. I'm going to put the microphone by the flashlight to see if you can hear it. You hear that? That's haptic feedback. There's a slight vibration when you've reached a maximum or minimum light level. So you can feel that in your hand, and so you know that you're maxed out or that you have returned to the lowest level. Now, if you're in flood mode and you hold the button down, that's how you switch through your RGB mode. Red, green, blue, and then back to white. And of course, you let up on the switch, it will stop. Hold another couple seconds, green, another couple of seconds, blue, and of course you can vary the power of the RGB lights as well. Another thing I like is if you press and hold the switch, it will come on at its lowest setting. If you give it just a regular click, it will come on at the setting where you turned it off. And you may not want it to come on at that powerful of a setting, so if you want to ensure that it comes on low setting, just hold it down for a couple of seconds. If you give it a quick double click, it comes on in turbo mode. So if you need to immediately go to maximum power, a double click takes you to turbo mode. If you give it a triple click, then that takes you into strobe mode, and you can switch from strobe mode into normal mode just by giving the wheel a little flick. So here is how it fits in the holster, and this is an elasticized band here. It's a pretty snug fit. I don't see it coming out, as well as you have this Velcro closure to go along the top. So this feels really good. You have a D-ring here, as well as you can open this up and put it on your belt. So this holster is pretty neat. Now, let's get this thing outside, because I know what you want to see. Beam shots. I know. Why am I out here in broad daylight to demonstrate a flashlight? Well, I just wanted to show you the area where I'm going to do the test so that you would have a reference. What I've done is I brought my drone up here earlier, and I measured the distance from right here to several of these different trees out here. So I have a very accurate measurement of the distance between where I will be and the target. I want you to look way over there. There is a pine tree way out there that is 155 yards away, and that's going to be the farthest target that we have, but it blends in with the other trees and you can't see it very well, so I'm anxious to see how well we can make it show up at night. So now, if it were just dark, that's more like it. Okay, it is a beautiful, clear, starlit night out here, and I've got the Marauder Mini right here. Now, before I start, let me show you these indicators. I know that they didn't show up very well in the bright light before, and also let me get behind the camera so that I can see what I'm illuminating. Okay, so on this side are the battery level indicators. You can see it shows a full charge. They're up to 7 levels. And then if you turn it on, over here is the power level indicator. You see, as you go up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way up to 7. Let me turn that back down. And also, this little light here in the middle indicates which color mode you're on. So see, now it's white. Hold down, change to red. and green and blue and back to white. So cool. Okay, let's do some beam shots. There we go. This is on the lowest power setting, flood. And I'm looking at the camera screen. I think I can see a little bit better than what the camera is picking up, but we'll leave it like that. And I have the exposure locked on the camera so that it won't adjust. So let's go ahead and crank this up. And look how, wow, there we are at 7,000 lumens. And wow, this area is so illuminated. That's crazy. Let's switch to spot here. Look at that. I'm going to zoom in on this tree out here so that you can see what kind of detail you can see in there. And that tree is 50 yards away. Look, when I change back to flood, look at how well lit it is. There's a tree right here. This tree is just 25 yards away, and of course it is completely lit up. Let's go. There's a tree out here that is 80 yards away. Let me switch to spot. This tree right here is 80 yards away. And you can see all kind of detail in the branches and all. Let's look for that pine tree. Okay, so on flood, I can make out that pine tree with my eyes. I don't think it's showing up on the camera. But if I go to spot, there's that tree. You can see it very well. It's 155 yards away. This tree right here is 85 yards away. And if I switch to flood, of course you can see it's very well illuminated. Well, let me zoom back out. That tree in the center there is 85 yards away. Just looking around here. If you were searching this field, you have all kind of light. Very impressive. Okay, from the You Ain't Going to Believe This department, this is Friday, May 10th, 2024, and there was an extremely powerful level 5, I think, geomagnetic storm that is happening right now, and they predicted that there's a chance, just a little bitty tiny chance, that the Aurora may be visible as far south as Alabama, where I am. I really didn't think there would be much of a chance, so I wasn't even looking at it. So I'm up here in the field making this flashlight video. I look up in the sky, and the sky is this rosy pink color, which I recognize. I've seen the Aurora before in Iceland. So I took a photograph, a long exposure, and the photos were incredible. The sky was beautiful. So I stopped. Of course, I stopped doing the flashlight video and started taking pictures. And I've been taking pictures now for probably 2 hours up here in this field. So I'm going to wrap the flashlight video up. You've seen it. It's a great light. Okay. If you take away all the technical aspects of it, it's just fun. You know what? It's just a fun light to have. It's very powerful floodlight, very powerful spot beam, and the beam is so well defined. That's great. Another thing I'll mention about it, a couple of nights ago we had some pretty severe weather in this area, and our power went out. And so we were in the dark for several hours. I took this light. And by the way, if you turn it on its lowest power, it's a great light. It's just right for walking around inside the house and just having normal light. Also, I took it and placed it on its end like this on a table, and again, still on its lowest power. And if you have white ceilings especially, it lights up a room beautifully with this beautiful soft light. It's very comfortable, and on the low power like that, it would run for days. So it's a really great light, and it's just fun to have. So I'm going to wrap up this flashlight video with a few Aurora pictures, and if you've enjoyed this, or if you learned anything, or you found any value learning about this light, please be sure and give it a thumbs up so that YouTube will recommend it to other viewers. And if you like this type of content, you might consider subscribing. Thank you for taking your time to watch. I know your time is valuable. I hope that I will see you again soon in another video.